Hello, this is Mike, and today I'm going to talk a little about an idea that I partially talked about in my last video about drow and their being evil. It's what will creatures be, how they will be if they were, let's say, a little more realistic biologically speaking. For example, drow, since they are underground creatures, like from the Underdark, and if they weren't on a magical setting, if they were in a more realistic or setting without magic, but they will still be underground creatures, they will probably be they will probably have light skin, something like this. This is one albino drow from the City of the Spider Queen adventure from 3.5. So they will probably be more light skinned, like, you know, deep sea creatures or underground creatures like the mole rat. They will probably look more like this, not in this shape. They will still probably look humanoid, but they will probably be also blind or almost blind, like this creature here, because they wouldn't need to have good eyes since there is not much light there. I know in the Forgotten Realms, all the Underdark, it's illuminated by fluorescent fungus. But anyways, I will think that there will be little light anyways. So they'll probably be blind, and what else? I think they could probably have echolocation, since we humans are capable of doing that. I've seen some videos of blind people developing echolocation using their mouths to make sounds, or a little I don't know, tool to make click sounds. And they could even ride bikes and, you know, recognize their surroundings with echolocation. So I guess drow will be really light skinned and practically blind. But well, that was, I think, that all my thoughts on drow. Maybe you have more ideas of what other adaptations will have people that live completely underground. But let's continue with people that lives a little more outside, like more like in mines, will be the dwarves, right? In the case of dwarves, I think they are one of the races that are really more realistically depicted for their environment, since they are stocky, they are short, strong, they are like made for mining, right? But again, I think it will be the same like with nocturnal creatures or creatures that live, you know, in caves, but they go out. They will have huge eyes. In this case, something maybe like this, because one, they will have access to really low light sources, but they will still need their eyes to find these minerals, right? To find gold and silver in the mines. Well, that's what I guess. I don't have great knowledge about how mining works. Okay, so let's continue. Another race that will be, I guess, biologically possible, totally from a realistic point of view, will be halflings or gnomes, you know, little people. For example, we have here a picture of one of evolutionary relatives, Homo floresiensis. I hope I'm pronouncing that good. And you see here a comparison with an average person. They were really little, and there are theories that this may be because of what's known as island dwarfism. I don't know if that's the correct term, but when population of a species live in an island with scarce resources, they start losing size. Also, when they don't have much predators. Like the same with the Homo floresiensis happened with a race of little elephants that live in the Mediterranean Sea when they had islands in the middle. And as I said, there were elephants, like really little elephants in the Mediterranean Sea, and it's possible that some the ancient Greeks found these skulls, and that could be where the Cyclops mythos came from. They thought these were skulls of a giant person with just one eye, but in fact this is the part where the trunk will grow, right? Other point is that non-avian anthropomorphic animals, meaning the ones inspired by animals, will probably not be able to speak, like loxodons, tabaxis. Why? Because not even our close relatives, the chimpanzees or bonobos, none of them have the right structures to be able to talk. The only animals that are capable of imitations of human talking are birds, right? Like the parrot. And well, that's all I was thinking about. I don't think anybody will like to play with a race of giant-eyed dwarves, right? Like this. But it's fun to think, what if these fantasy races were like more biological realistic? And this idea came from a video, and I'm going to put the link below, where and this idea was inspired by this video called the Biology of Giants by TREY the Explainer. And if you haven't seen it, you should see it because it's really interesting. It talks about how the giants from Game of Thrones are more biologically accurate than the other depictions. Please watch that video, you will see why. It's really interesting. Well, that's it for today on my part. I hope this was informative, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be uploading more videos soon. Keep rolling those dice, and goodbye.